What are 5 different ways you can get samples? When researchers run a study, they have to make a decision as to who they're going to test, who is going to be in the study. And there's a couple of different ways you can do that. The first is random selection. In random selection, you truly can take anybody. You would just pick people as randomly as you can, and there's no criteria. You get a group of people, and they represent the world. Stratified random sampling is a little bit different. In stratified random sampling, essentially you identify a subgroup within the total population. For example, people between the ages of 20 and 30. And then once you've identified that range, you've stratified it, you randomly sample from within that range. Systematic sampling is when you sample randomly, but you have a selection rule. A common one, for instance, would be to take a phone book and test every 10th person. So you phone every 10th person and say, that's who we're going to go after. Convenience sampling is basically when the researcher really needs to get the research done, and you just take whoever's convenient. At my university, for instance, our research subjects come from the psychology subject pool. They volunteer for extra credit in their courses, and it's a convenient way to get a sample, but it doesn't truly represent the population as a whole. The last method is purposive sampling. In purposive sampling, you identify a specific population you want to test. For instance, you might only want to look at male varsity basketball players. And these are the 5 different ways that researchers have to generate a sample for their study.